We thank the Lord for His goodness and His mercies in our lives, His everyday present water in the rock for us. And we are glad that the Lord has kept us till this night, where we got another update for us, coming on the lee of our expectations. And I hope that this will find you well in good health and high spirits. It's a message of progress and a message of hope, and the quiet stirring of the long-awaited fulfillment. There have been positive developments regarding the disbursement that we've all been waiting for. And as a matter of fact, as of now, our trusted stakeholders are deeply engaged with the Central Bank of Nigeria. According to information source, they are working through the official protocols of check signing and fund lodgement into the appropriate designated accounts. And this is no small step at all. It is the turning of a key that has kept us waiting behind a locked door for months, even years for some. And it's about turning to decades for some. God is faithful through it all. But let me be clear, barring any unforeseen obstacles, these accounts would be credited this very week according to the information source we got tonight. Yes, it shows that we are that close. Many have asked why the delay continued last week despite serious expectations. And that was a valid question after all. And the truth must be spoken without fear or favor. It was said that the CBN was occupied, the Central Bank of Nigeria. They were so preoccupied, not by error or accident, no, but by deliberate design. Their attention was consumed by the ever-present demands of Nigeria's political elite. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. These so-called leaders who for decades have siphoned public funds with impunity, they needed to tidy up their own transactions. You know what that means? That was a coded phrase for the strategic looting of the treasury. And these people, whom some still call politicians, are in fact the masterminds of national exploitations. We call them the big leagues and the big hops. So the CBN, the Central Bank of Nigeria, understandably under pressure, prioritized clearing their dirty backlog. And now that they have quietly concluded those shady transactions and handed over vast sums to those power brokers, there is calm. You know, the anticipation had really grown in recent times of why they have to be the first to get the meat, while those who have been on the queue for years still have to appear like scavenging on, and they are still there waiting for their blessings to come. But you see, your patience has paid off. Yes, your patience has paid off. John, Chukwudi, Emmanuel, Joseph, Josephine, Dorcas, Elizabeth, your patience has paid off. Just put your name there. It's a blank check with your signature appended just as under signature. All right? So, there is silence. Not one of them has come out to celebrate. You know what that means? They wouldn't. I think someone was saying in the comment section a couple of days ago that why, but they have security They have security. Why can't just one of them come out and tell us, well, I've been paid. After all, they have security. Who told you that they believe in their securities? Who told you that the securities could not be masterminders of those that could gun them down? What are you talking? I beg your pardon. Funds of this magnitude are not blown in the air. That was a childish talk. You come out and spill it, your security man will gun you down, knowing you have something there. So let's just forget about that. But then there was so much noticeable silence. Not any of them came out to celebrate. No one has posted or praised. So why? They know that the world is watching, and they prefer to enjoy their harvest in secrecy. I don't want to call it stolen harvest. Because they took off the place of the masses, which I'm not comfortable with that. That was bad in itself. They are so much insensitive. They took over the place of the masses, who are most beaten by this upsurge, and they lack sensitivity. They are inhumane. But I don't want to call what have been given to them stolen harvest. God knows best. He does. But through it all, our story is different. We have no need to hide. No. Our blessings will not come from corruption or conspiracy, but from divine alignment, from due diligence and restlessness. And relentless perseverance. God has given us that grace. And when our time comes, which is just around the corner right now, there would be no silence. There will be noise. How many of you remember the valley of dry bones in the book of Ezekiel? I think 36 or thereabout. Anytime there is a revival, there is bound to be noise. There's bound to be noise. When God is said to raise a people up from their bedridden or forgotten estate over years, there has to be noise. Bones to bones, sinews coming upon flesh, and those who think that they are dead, they become a formidable army, strong, mighty, the whole house of Israel. And we are so formidable. All right. So ours is around the corner, and there will be no silence. There would be noise of joy and celebration. There would be so much celebration. The kind of joy that you will feel, it's more like an opera that shakes the very walls of delay and doubt that has pervaded this ecosystem over time. Families will rejoice, homes will be transformed, long suppressed dreams will take flight. We are not just anticipating funds, we are anticipating freedom. Freedom for the masses, freedom from lack, freedom from ridicule, freedom from waiting in the shadows while others bask in what was never rightfully theirs. What was never rightfully theirs. In my own dialect, you call it Oli Ajiboli. So, but I encourage everyone in this house, in this platform, in our channel, I encourage you. Yes, relax your heart and steady your spirit. Have a steady spirit. Don't have a moving about spirit. Don't have an overcoming spirit, that you have been overcome. Have a steady spirit. Have a base. Have a stamina. Be stable. Be stable. Don't be driven about with every winds of selections of wickedness. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because you know what? We are closer now than we have ever been. So do not let impatience rob you of the joy that is waiting just ahead. We're standing on the edge of our own Thanksgiving Day, a day of testimony, a day full of promise, a day filled with so much fulfilled promises, of tears, not of sorrow, of overwhelming gratitude to God. So let us continue to stand united in hope, in prayer, in preparations. And get ready. Tell your neighbor, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. The change you have been praying for, it is not just coming, it is here. I want to thank you for your strength. You are strength-filled. Your patience filled. Your unwavering belief and trust, confidence. You're so much belief filled. When this battle is over, we shall sing the song of victory. So let us hold on together, because what is ours can never pass us by. What is ours can never pass us by. With warmth and assurance, this is Princess Channel, the channel with legitimacy of update and every information that could gladden, lift your spirit and bring you to an heaven of rest, where everything you desire could come by declaration. It is well with you, and as you go to bed tonight, may God protect your interest, guide you from death, guide you from calamity and disasters, protect you from every form of evil, preserve you, and keep you, so that the hand of the enemy will not touch you. God bless you.